Hello everybody and welcome back to Elderberry Sprout. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my new grimoire. So I did share with you guys my heart-shaped grimoire, which is my self-love grimoire, which I'm going to keep personal to myself on this channel. Won't be sharing it too much. But this one is going to be my general all-purpose grimoire. So this one is on its very last legs, so I'm going to start putting the stuff I would put in here, because pretty much all of the pages in here are spoken for. Whether all the detail has been added or not, still up in the air. I'm finishing that. But I've got new ideas, and I need new pages to put those ideas on, so that's going to go in here. So it's not quite done. I need to add these last couple, I guess, finishing touches to the book. But before we do that, I wanted to share with you guys what the spine looks like. So you can see I did a Coptic binding on here, and I used double waxed thread, like DMC floss. I doubled it over and beeswaxed it, and then stitched up all of these different signatures. So the reason I chose the Coptic binding is because it allows your book to lay completely flat and open, which was something I was having trouble with in my last grimoire. So I did this binding. It's going to be a lot less pages than before, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. The only drawback to this type of binding, I mean, some may think this looks really awesome on a shelf, but personally I prefer to have this covered so I could have some type of archival system along the spine saying what the book is. So in our finishing touches, I'll be adding this piece of fabric on the back of it. And this piece of fabric is nice and thin, so I know that it'll still be able to open flat when I'm working on a page, even though this fabric is in the way of the fold. So let's get started. Okay, the finishing touches have been applied, and I would consider my grimoire ready to get started in. Unfortunately, I've already gotten started in it. I mean, that could be unfortunate, could not be unfortunate, because you guys will get to see 3 of the pages I've already done. But anyway, let's dive in and see what pages I started off with. So this is a whole bunch of different scrapbook papers. I think I'm going to put a lace pocket here. I haven't done that yet, though. No nameplate yet. Here's one page about numerology and angel numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's one I've seen. That's the thing, is in my old grimoire, I ran out of pages, and I've been seeing this number for years, and I never did a page on it. So it's about time I got there. I started seeing 444 a lot as well, so there's a page on that. Then ringing of the ears. I put this little ear here. I have to flip it to see what the left and right mean. I haven't finished this page yet. But yeah, I've used a whole bunch of super interesting papers in this book. If I'm not mistaken, I added 4 pages per signature. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and there's the stitching. And oh, so I was going to explain how I bulked up the spine, because I wanted to prevent my book from alligator mouthing. So to prevent that, I added a whole bunch of bulk at the spine so that it's thicker here. Let's see if you guys can see that. So you can see there's more papers in there than there are at the end. Unfortunately, it didn't really work too well, so I'm gonna have to figure out a better system to try to give this Coptic binding a little bit more space. Next time, what I might do is create a zigzag or like an accordion fold and then sandwich every page with that accordion fold. But I think that would allow for more space here because I am like so collagey. I need to be able to add layers of stuff to these pages. So we'll see how alligator mouthy this book gets. I have a sneaking suspicion it'll get pretty gapey. Okay, let's keep going. So there's 4 pages per signature. I think there's 7 signatures total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 7 signatures total. And this was from Wicked Redhead on Instagram. She's going to be doing more of her YouTube channel soon, so I'm excited to see what she comes up with. But she sent me a package with all sorts of goodies in it, and this was one of them. On the front you can see there's an eyeball. So I was like, oh, yep, that's got to go in my grimoire. But oh, I have some really cool papers in this book this time. So this is a painting that my uncle did when he was little. So I happened upon a whole bunch of these pieces of artwork and nobody wanted them. I'm like, oh my gosh, are you crazy? These are gorgeous. Look at the texture on that. It's so funny. Anyway, I just love that so much. So put that in there. Here's another example of me trying to bulk up this spine of this book so that there's more room for me to collage on this side of the pages. Little piece of ribbon, hand-dyed page. That was from Wicked Redhead as well. And here's the, you see that? Look at that. That is so easy to work in. It's so flat, don't need any clips. It just opens, and that's even with this fabric on there. I'm so excited. Oh, it's gonna be so easy to work in. So I got a piece of wallpaper here, some dyed paper, a doily. This was only supposed to be 1 page, but it turned out to be 2. So I'll figure out some way to like make that fun there. There's another piece of my uncle's artwork cut down. These are on really big pieces of paper, so I was able to cut them down and get like out of this page I got 2 different ones of this pattern, so it's kind of fun. Here's the rest of those guys. And here's the other half of that like ribbon, decorated ribbon that I got in the mail. Another one of my uncle's pieces of artwork. Oh God, I just love that so much. That is so freaking pretty. I don't know, with this one particularly, there's so much dimension. I feel like I'm gonna have to use that and just have the page speak to me and turn it into an art page since it's so pretty to begin with. Another doily, I chopped off the corners so that this would be an exact center. Oh, right, so you guys know how I made my, here I go, describe it for you. I made my heart-shaped grimoire here. I had an extra page left over because I miscounted, or maybe this was the guide page that I was cutting all the rest of them out to. But I, like a ding-dong, went and bound this signature upside down. So instead of a heart, I mean, I guess you could just think of it as a heart, we have an upside-down heart. And I thought this might actually be a happy accident where I could do some type of feminine, like, life-giving type energy to this page, because if I just added nipples there, we'd have some lovely breasts, right? So I was like, this might just be a happy accident. I can tap into an energy here that I haven't before, so that'd be fun to work with. Next signature, some tea-dyed paper. I use a lot of just construction paper. Oh, this one I showed you guys in my Art Witch haul. It has a little, I don't know if you can see that, scalloped edge on it, which is kind of fun. It's really thin, so we'll see how it takes paint. I'm excited. The rest of those guys. I used an offcut from that yellow page as the bulker for that signature. Another beautiful piece of dyed paper, doily. And then we're at the end of the book, and I just have a piece of wrapping paper there. I think I'm going to put a little pocket in the back of that as well. But there we have it. There's the before flip through of this grimoire. I'm really excited to get into this even more. Now that I've showed you, it's like the pressure is off. I can really start digging into this. Because believe it or not, me just doing those 3 pages was me holding back. Right now I have this overwhelming creative energy that I don't know what to do with. So on the new moon this month, I was able to really plan my whole month and figure out where I want to pour that creative energy, and a lot of it will be in here. So I'm really excited. Speaking of which, let's do a page together. Anyway, thank you so much, you guys, for checking out my new grimoire with me. I hope you're as excited as I am to see how this thing evolves. Have a magical day. Bye.